You won't believe what just happened. A photo that could change everything was uploaded by none other than Lee Minute-ho himself, and then vanished just as quickly as it appeared. Hit that subscribe button now and stay with us until the end, because this story is unraveling faster than anyone expected and fans are losing their minds over what they just saw. In a stunning twist no one saw coming, Lee Minute-ho, one of the most private and closely watched stars in Korean entertainment, appeared to have made a colossal slip-up online. For exactly 1 minute, a post appeared on his official Instagram account. And not just any post, this was no promotional teaser, no fan appreciation story, and definitely no behind-the-scenes selfie. This was something far more explosive. It was a photo of what looked unmistakably like a wedding. A beautifully candid shot of two people standing close, dressed in wedding attire, Lee Minute-ho in a sharp, classic tuxedo, and the woman in question wearing a delicate white wedding gown with her face partly turned toward him. Even though the image was only visible for a moment, it sent shockwaves through the internet, and fans did what they do best, they screenshot it. Zoomed, enhanced, and shared across every social platform imaginable, the image quickly became the talk of the world. The wildest part? Fans were quick to identify the woman in the picture, and it was none other than the legendary actress Song Hye Kyo. Yes, you heard that right. Song Hye Kyo. The beloved star who's had a history of high-profile relationships, and who has recently been the subject of countless dating rumors. But this time, it wasn't just a rumor. This was visual proof, or was it? The moment the photo was deleted, fans went into full investigation mode. What exactly was posted? Was it a real wedding photo? A scene from a new drama? A prank? Or something much deeper, much more personal? Questions began flooding the internet, and the answers didn't take long to surface. Initial reactions were a mix of disbelief and frenzy. People asked, did Lee Minute-ho just confirm a secret wedding? Others said, this must be a teaser for an upcoming project. But the timing felt off. There had been no official drama announcements, no teaser campaigns. And the image quality? It wasn't stylized or polished like an edited shoot. It looked real. Too real. What followed was a rollercoaster of speculation and emotion. Fans, reporters, and K-drama enthusiasts around the world went on high alert, dissecting every detail of the image. From the pattern of the wallpaper in the background to the brand of wine glasses on the nearby table, everything was analyzed. And clues began to emerge. Firstly, the location appeared to be an upscale private venue, not a set. The lighting was natural, soft, and warm, nothing like the artificial lighting typically used in dramas. Secondly, the attire matched no known promotional materials or past scenes involving Lee Minute-ho or Song Hye Kyo. In fact, fans noticed that the dress Song Hye Kyo was wearing bore similarities to one she had been seen shopping for in Paris last year, an event that made headlines, but was quickly dismissed at the time. Then came the silence. No comments from Lee Minute-ho's agency. No clarification from Song Hye Kyo's management. It was as if the photo never existed, except the internet had already preserved it, and it was spreading like wildfire. Within a few hours, hashtags began trending worldwide. Hashtag Lee Minute-ho wedding. Hashtag Minute HYO wedding photo. Hashtag 1 minute confession. Hashtag Lee Minute-ho Song Hye Kyo. Theories flooded every fan forum. Some believed this was an accidental upload from a secret wedding that had already taken place in private. Others thought it could have been a scheduled post for a later date that was mistakenly triggered early. And there were even some who suggested this was Lee Minute-ho's subtle, bold way of coming clean, only to be quickly reined in by his agency or management. One insider source, speaking anonymously, stated, there has been tension building behind the scenes. Everyone has known something was going on between them. They've been spotted too many times, in too many places, always denying everything. This might have been a moment where the truth slipped out before it was ready. As if things weren't heated enough, fans began digging through past interviews and public appearances. They noticed how both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo had recently made vague references to new beginnings, protecting something special, and a future beyond work. Were those hints? Were they trying to tell us without telling us? Things took another dramatic turn when a fan noticed that Song Hye Kyo had also deleted several older photos from her account just hours before the accidental upload. Coincidence? Maybe. But to thousands of fans, it felt like preparation. Like something major was about to be revealed, and then wasn't. Then came the flood of reactions from fellow celebrities. While no one openly confirmed anything, several actors and actresses who've worked with the pair posted cryptic emojis and subtle messages that only added fuel to the fire. One posted a simple heart emoji with the caption, "Love always finds its way." Another wrote, "Some stories don't need scripts to be perfect." Were these subtle nods to the truth? Or just perfectly timed posts? Let's not forget that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have been long admired not just for their talent, but for their unmatched visuals. Fans have fantasized for years about them working together, or more. They've both carried an aura of mystery around their personal lives. But no one could have predicted that the dream pairing might have been happening all along, right under our noses. Still, skeptics argued that this could be a marketing stunt. That maybe a new project was being teased in the most unconventional way possible. But if that were the case, why delete the image so fast? Why go completely silent afterward? As 24 hours passed with no official statement, pressure mounted. Fans begged for clarity. Some were supportive, flooding both stars' accounts with messages of love, respect, and congratulations. Others were confused, torn between excitement and disbelief. But the overwhelming sentiment was this: whether intentional or not, something very real had just been revealed, and the world wasn't ready to forget it. And then, finally, a response. Not a press release. Not a formal statement. But a quiet story update on Lee Min-ho's Instagram, an image of the sky, captioned simply, "Truth doesn't need timing." That was it. But it was enough to send everyone into a new spiral of speculation. Was he confirming it? Was this his way of saying, "Yes, it's real, but we'll tell you when we are ready"? Or was it just a poetic brush-off to let the media